entitled Digging for Too Long. It is inspired by Liberación from last week. Anyone there? Liberación, about walls that just don't seem to come down in your life. We all have walls. And I've only recently realized with my own eyes that there's been one directly in front of me for quite some time. It's been there for a third of my life now. And I've never fully figured out how to tear it down. Partly because I didn't know what kind of wall it was. But thanks to my friend Wikipedia, I've come to conclude that there are three core forms of walls: building walls, boundary walls, and retaining walls. Building walls such as these function for support. A boundary wall's purpose provide privacy. Now retaining walls can be a bit problematic, deceitful. They can be mistaken for bearers of privacy, but in actuality, a retaining wall is a barrier of movement for the earth, namely. Is a barrier of movement for the earth, namely. It doesn't let nature take its toll. Still seeds sprout, but there's an impediment to growth. And I've had my fair share of walls that attempt to confine, but this one is different. I can't find my own strength to dismantle what divides me and my progression. And I've chiseled the grout with questions. I've scraped the rough edges with regret only to sharpen them. I've crowbarred every crack only to confirm that it's much more massive than I can grasp, and I've barely scratched the surface. Ideas journey outside of my confinement and haven't returned. Left me high and dry, stranded, abandoned on a road blocked with bricks, burdening encouragement. Is there anything left to fuel my drive to budge ahead? God, is there anything else I can do? Is there any other tool I can use to demolish this massive, massive brick to the ground? Something with which I can vaporize the caulk and the grout? And he also assuredly replies, my child, some walls are just not meant to fall. What? What does that mean? That's not a tool. I asked for a tool, God. You know, I'll just shovel. I don't have the proper equipment, but I'll just use my own two hands, because if tools are useless for me to advance, to move ahead, handling the dirt myself seems like the best bet. And maybe if I dig, I'd arrive at the root of it. Darling, you're digging to the foundation of a wall that's never been and never will be in your hands. It's not your fault. You will not find it. Maybe if I dig, and I've been digging. Maybe if I dig, and I've been digging. Maybe if I brought other people in without imparting my intent and have them dig out parts of me I don't even comprehend. Maybe if I dig, I wouldn't be consenting this wall to suppress me. I won't be moving ahead, but I will be moving nevertheless. I won't be standing idle. My child, digging is not control. It's denial. Maybe if I keep digging, the surrounding dirt would better serve to obscure my perception, because my eyes tire from traveling along the cracks and ununiformed edges that my human form is unable to track. I'd conform for having shovels for hands and dirt for a pillow. I'd keep digging because it's the only comfort I know. If you keep digging, you'd bury yourself. Is there anything else? Options take flight like jets in stealth, and I don't have wings. And my eyes are blurred anyway. I assure there isn't any way I can reach the other side. I'm stuck. Only because you forgot to mention one very important portion of this wall you call retaining. Only because you forgot to mention one very important portion of this wall you call retaining. Do you know the true reason why you can't see through the cracks and fractures of the grout that you've been shaping? Because the ground level on the other side has not been modified by hands of man. That colossal level is extra astronomical than any idea can fly, and I won't convert you into an angel. You're my child. You don't need wings to rise. All I've ever needed was the focus of your eyes. but I can't see beyond this barrier. I've dug so deep that this thing has towered taller than it ever was. Focus. Don't look at how tall your wall is. Look above. Look much higher. Let me transform you into a climber. Thank you.